Hey you guys, today's video we're going to be breaking down and giving an overview of some of the changes in the latest Project Noise update. Let's start with what was done to the HUD and Neku himself. The portrait for Neku's HUD has been redone to fit more with the illustrated style of past Kingdom Hearts games, using a fully colored and customized version of the art that was released to celebrate the announcement of Neo: The World Ends With You. The coloring was done by Alon3D and the variations were done by Shibuya. The Neku model itself has been re-imported by IvenKH with proper shading, rigging for his hands and facial features, extra physics for his hair, and now Formchange outfits. These all contain their own designs and references, so let's quickly run through them all. Second form appears to be directly based on Sora's Dream Drop Distance outfit, with him sporting the Dream Eater symbol as a decal on his headphones. Guardian, Element, Strike, Blitz, and Ultimate form all seem to be references to the Neo appearances of Neku and his friends. Guardian form is based on Reimp's color scheme, with a bell referencing her pendant in the original game appearing on the headphones. Element form is roughly based on Joshua's style, with the 5 stars from his shirt on his headphones. Strike form is based on the colors and style of Beat, with the skull from his beanie in the original game on his headphones. Blitz form is based on the colors of Shiki's true appearance, with Mr. Mew's face on his headphones. Ultimate form, following this trend, is of course based on Neku's appearance in Neo. This is different to the other forms since there is no design that appears on the headphones. Light, Dark, and Double forms seem to be fully original designs with very few references. Light form has a white and gold color scheme with what I assume to be part of the kanji for light on his headphones. Dark form has a black and purple color scheme with the kanji for darkness on his headphones. Double form is a combination of these two outfits with a heart appearing on the headphones. The band on Neku's arm in this form may also be a nod to Roxas's Twilight Town outfit. The textures for all these forms, besides Second and Ultimate, were done by Leo. Now let's move on to the animation and combat additions. Neku's been given new animations for his idle animation and a few other actions to make him feel a bit more like himself while wandering across the worlds. Not only that, but he's also been given a variety of new moves in his combos, calling back to Sykes from the original and newer TWEWY games. In the interest of time, I won't be going over everything, but we can cover a few of his new moves, starting with his new dodge, Velocity Tackle. For Velocity Tackle, Neku thrusts himself forward, head first, in a spinning motion with wind surrounding him. The start of this move can also parry attacks and can deal a small amount of damage. Rising Spiral has been replaced by Scratching Twister. Neku pumps his chest out, summoning a gust of wind around himself, carrying nearby enemies into the air. If you are locked onto an enemy, the gust of wind will spawn directly on the target. Groundbreaker has been replaced by Gravemarker. Neku attempts to teleport above an enemy and then proceeds to thrust downwards with his Keyblade, piercing the enemy and pushing them downwards with him. When this is finished, he flips backward away from the enemy. Neku's new base finisher is Dope Line. Neku jumps into the air and slams into the ground in front of him with a large slash that sends out a small shockwave. If you're in the air, Neku will instead use the momentum from the slash to perform a flip and deliver another devastating blow. Magic Flash has been replaced by Piercing Pillar. Neku pulls back and quickly slashes upwards, summoning a pillar of ice in front of him. If Neku is locked onto an enemy, that pillar will spawn directly on top of them. Last Charge has been replaced by Leo Crush. Neku launches himself forward into the air above an enemy and then proceeds to release a fiery kick downwards, which creates a large fiery explosion when he hits the ground. If he's in the air when this move starts, there is no explosion. It's honestly pretty cool that a mod has situational awareness with the animations. Neku isn't fully limited by abilities either. With just the press of the right trigger at the start of almost any move, Neku can use the ability's counterpart. Piercing Pillar will change into Leo Crush and vice versa. For some moves like Dope Line, you can even force the air and ground variations. All of this is to give the player access to his full kit, without having to go into the menu and pick and choose for whatever scenario you face. And I think that is all I have for you guys today. There are still many moves to cover, but I'll save those for another day. The new update for Project Noise will release on April 2nd, and will now be split into 3 packs: Project Noise Base, Project Noise Music, and Project Noise Amplified. This has been done to allow for future updates without the need to re-download the entire soundtrack replacement anytime a minor fix is made to the combat or visuals. I've been Roxas. Huge thank you to Leo for actually letting me voice this. I love this mod, I think it's so cool, so I'm really honored to be able to lend my voice to this project. Happy March Caprice.